scotch. Yeah, that perfect. So, there, perfect. Stay. So let's put this guy like right here. We're gonna make both of these just one singular pickup. So let me ask a question. Alright, so I'm not sure if we'll actually get to nerd out to the question that I asked, but we'll talk a little bit about that in the video. There's no bad choice with guitar. I'll explain why I'm going to single coil, and my single coil is probably going to be more in the middle. But yeah, let's get these bad boys taken apart. Now, my strings don't rust, so I'm going to save my strings. I've had band members that use my guitars and they rust my strings out. Again, I'll explain why I'm not really worried about my string tone. First of all, I am my own boss now in music. In Lovers and Strangers, I was required to change my strings all the time. I said I would, but I had Seymour Duncan's, so I was able to be very bright. I've never had the prettiest tone. Does anybody? This is a question. I'm gonna reset my. I've never been like the prettiest sounding guitar player, but like that's changing. When I was younger, I loved distortion. To the detriment of music, to be honest with you. But I feel every rocker, every guitar player should mess around with distortion. Turns out my music doesn't require. It requires distortion, but a combination of instruments making that, as opposed to just one guitar, or I mean, just like a guitar's distortion versus like a natural distortion on a drum set with the cymbal hitting a guitar. There's a whole different world of guitar tone, and everybody's different. Somebody can't tell you what the best is for you, you know. And also, I am pretty sure I don't want to get snapped by it. I'm pretty sure I've been playing guitar for 20 years now. Or more than 20 years. So if you're a guitar player, I would say, I mean, you're going to be fine in bands. Like, you're going to sound, no one's going to notice, but you're not going to find, I mean, if you're really just being true to yourself, you're not going to find your tone or what you're actually looking for maybe 15 years into your career. Like, you might think you know in the beginning, or maybe you're more into gear. I'm a songwriter, and for guitar, I liked raw as a kid. So as a recording artist now, like, distortion is not really, you know, I'm not in Slayer or anything. But I will say I'm recording. Nobody's answered. It'd be cool to talk to some guitar gurus out there, because we're not coming at it at a place of like, oh, this is the best. This is the best for me right now, you know. A guitar player is always in like evolving, or should be. And I was lucky enough to be around some of the best musicians in the world. I was in a band with probably the top 50 guitar player. Like, he does the Venetian in Vegas. He headlines with Human Nature. There's a band called Human Nature. So I got to study from like the best. I've recorded with guys who've mixed like Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, Van Halen. So like my gear like has been recorded. Like, nobody's ever complained about my gear. Hey, hi. Sorry, the cat almost knocked you guys over. I think it's the strings that are driving her crazy. Or, you guys know, if you're new to the channel, that was Jane. If you're old to the channel, you know Jane is like crazy about the camera. But the reasoning for making these two just one single coil is me and my singer, we were messing around with the PA, and he plays guitar really good. We were messing around with the PA, and our manager like yelled at us both. He's like, set everything back to 0, which means it's like put everything back to either 5 or balanced. He's like, you guys change the tone. Leave the equalization alone. I think there's a different name for it. No, equalizers. Like, don't change the mids, don't change the treble. He goes, whenever you, so like he wants pure signal. If we're messing with the treble, now we've done this to the signal. So yeah, we're compensating for like creating a high pitch, but now we're stuck there. My manager was all about a pure direct signal, and that you, with your voice, bass it up if you want it to be bassier. Treble it up if you want. He wanted us to work the equipment. He was a very like talented dude. So that's the inspiration behind having a singular pickup on the guitar and placing it a little bit over here, a little bit not exactly like right treble it. Get it more closer to where this one is, because you want to be able to make it trebly or bassy, and you want a pure signal to capture that. So that is what we're going for. Cosmetically, we're going to change some stuff on this thing, but ideally what we're just trying to do is make a great sounding guitar first and foremost. That's why most of my guitars, the backs are usually not finished, because my focus is on the guitar's playability, and then my focus is more on the playability, and then just get it kind of to the idea that I'm looking for as far as like a cosmetic finish. I love bright finishes, but my whole thing is like when you're on a stage, people can't see all the details, so you don't have to be like really spot on for stuff like this, you know, like it looks good from really far. And we'll talk about this one in a little bit. That one's unstrung. Yikes. All these pokies in here. Very nice, no sugar and spice. Cheers, everybody. Yummy. not got a guitar pick anymore. I love it! Guys, thanks for tuning in to Dark Dino Records every now and then. We really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with this body yet, but stripping it out. Not going to do anything to these necks. I don't think. Forky! By the way, can you tell I'm a bachelor? This is my kitchen. It's one of the perks. Woo! I'm good. Wow. Now we can unsolder this with my soldering gun, but not about to do that. Nobody wants to take a chance at voting. You know, what's so funny about the guitar world is they're really uptight in the guitar world. They're so meticulous, which is so funny. I thought this was a rock show. Thought we were rock and rollers. Please. Whiskey go-go. Alright. We will leave that one like that. You're good for now. Get on to you. This one's going to be a lot easier to unstring. It's got these fancy 70s ones with the maple neck. Love this guitar. The only thing I don't love about this guitar is the humbucker. Sounds. This guitar sounds like it's
the singer, her band.
Death metal. If I could sneak a single coil.
I had a couple before the show. The singer's mother was in the whiskey. Not the whiskey.
If I could sneak a single coil in there, it's the least amount of damage, but I've probably got to redo the whole guitar. No way around it. It's not that big of a deal.
We're playing the Whiskey Go-Go. It was fun. When we did Mike
Cupcake was this one's name. We will be changing its name. Probably gonna go green with both of these guitars. There's gonna be no pickguard, and they're probably both gonna be one solid body guitar. Let me turn off my gun. It's probably going to be one color. These are all, like, the contour for this one is done. What we want to get is this catastrophe of a pickup, which honestly will go straight in the trash. I never want to see it again. Sounds awful. Don't like. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm excited now to correct the problem. I don't know if I'll ever get into humbuckers again. I have a full stack and the single coil. Like I was telling you how my manager has everything like balanced. I have a really balanced, strong signal. So the way these single coils react is really nice. The humbucker has a lot of it's a cleaner sounding pickup. So with the single coil, to me, it can get really dirty if we needed to, because that Telecaster in there, that sparkling green Telecaster, like that thing sounds perfect. It's very versatile. So like that's the kind of sound I'm going for. I think it's just us guitar players, we feel like we need to have all this stuff when really our amp, our setup, you know, our amp, our setup, to maybe just have a basic signal, a nice balanced pickup, and then just, you know, control your positioning. If it needs to be more dramatic and tony in your clean tone, just play up here. I'm a rhythm player. This one has a whammy bar, so I'll be interested. I do have a Floyd Rose guitar that I want to put a single coil with. Now, I'll be interested to see how the single coil reacts. But you gotta remember, Jimi Hendrix was using a single coil, and he fed back a lot. Pete Townsend, his earlier days with a Stratocaster, fed back a lot with a single coil. And yeah, in the 80s, everybody had the humbucker that you could switch to a single coil. I would get guitars with all those trick gadgets. I mean, I don't think I ever fully knew how all of them worked, because I really haven't had a crazy one for about 10 years, but I'm a very basic guitar player. So I never needed that much guitar, but the guitars I liked came with all the bells and whistles. And in general, like, you want stuff with all the bells and the whistles. I've owned over 500 guitars. I've had some of the best guitars. I think Neil Moser is probably the best guitar builder currently in the world. And I've been watching him since 1999. And he's the guy who said, like, as long as you just set the guitars up, like, nice, it doesn't matter how much you pay for it. So, like, one of the world's best guitar builders been telling me, like, all that matters is here to here. Did you scale the guitar correctly? You see this? Did you scale it correctly? Do the strings not hit the fretboard? You know, did you balance this pickup correctly? No, I didn't. Which is why this one, the only reason, the only reason I'm taking this one apart is because I put, for my taste of music, this is way too aggressive. If I was in like Pantera, Metallica, yeah, like this is it doesn't appear like it would be for that kind of music. But the most hardcore of music also, one pickup or single coil doesn't matter. Less pickups, I believe, and I could be wrong, but less coils, less wiring, more direct signal. It's a purer signal, and that's something I've heard. Like it's not me just throwing that out there. So yeah, I'm excited. This is just because this is a great sounding guitar for somebody else. For my preference, it's not. And that might sound bizarre because I built it for myself. But I built it. Okay, I believe this came with it. I built it maybe a couple of years ago? A year ago? I don't know. I vaguely remember telling Neil Sean, I think even when I built it, that I put the pickup too close to the bridge. So yeah, let me get this neck off. Which could help pull all this off. Probably gonna go green, and there's gonna be a lot of diamond theme in the finish. Pretty sure. Also, later tonight on Fortnite, we're gonna do, I think it's the horizontal view for YouTube, to capture all the TVs out there. So stay tuned for that. Well, that's in like 5 hours. So take a nap. Thanks for chilling. So like, I don't know if you already noticed, but this guitar I shortened. I can shorten again. What was that? What was that? Oh! Almost staying there. Okay. Very cool headstock on this guitar. It is practically the old BC Rich headstock. Very, very cool. And we will cover these holes this time. Probably gonna go green on both of these instruments. Parts for this one. Whoa! Whoa there, Billy. Gotta have your parts jar. All right. These were fresh holes. I'll have to WD-40 that. Woo! Yep, hot. Great finish on this guitar. You know what? I agree with the pull. You know, the humbucker suppresses that natural feedback. So therefore, I believe the single coil is the more aggressive. So, if you want to have fun, if you want to have a more out of control guitar to work with, like the distortions of a Jimi Hendrix, of a 70s guitar player. If you ever hear him live, it's very sloppy. It's crazy. And we'll have to check in with Eddie Van Halen, see how much he really switched to single coil, you know. I think his were coil tappers. Ooh, coil tapper wrappers. Sticky. Ooh, why are you warm? That's so weird. All right. See the difference? Rosewood and maple. Which one do you guys like better? I like maple. And then I don't think it's really that, you won't really notice it until you've been a guitar geek forever. This one's brighter. But we're possibly what we're talking about is psychotic ear of guitar players. Or we've heard it thousands and thousands of times that we can hear the little minute details, you know? And then in contrast, this one sounds darker. Could it be based off of their looks? Who knows? Does it matter? Not much. Okay, so those necks, we're not going to do any cooking guitars with Diamond Dark Dino. So those guitar necks, we're not going to do much with. But this guitar is not going to have any plastic anymore. Do I have some wire cutters right there? Let me see. Oh, under the ring. I mean, I guess some scissors do it. That's so funny. Haha. Changed my mind. Got them. Whoa. Alright, tons of slack. Go right here. Boom. Shakalaka. B5 bomber. Alright. That's important. Make sure you ground your guitar. I don't think I grounded my guitar for like the first 10 years. We'll keep that. But what we're going to do is, with this guitar, we're going to mount, what's that other piece? We're not going to use, you might not see it's on black, but we're going to mount our pickup, and then we'll fill all these pockets, and we might do a different, definitely might do a different design. Probably not going to have it come out this far. What I might do is cut it directly down yonder, and then make 2 new wings. That might be the golden ticket, because then I can just do anything. And then again, we're gonna do probably a green with this one. I'm hoping I can transplant the pickup without doing too much damage, but as I'm looking, like, pretty sure I'm gonna have to redo this guitar, which is not a big deal because I love this guitar. I love the color. I love this bridge that I just now accepted and I have to take off. It's grounded. See that it's grounded? See the metal popping out? Oh, I felt, yeah, I was like, what is it? So, my green sparkle Telecaster probably inspired these two to be altered. I mean, a Telecaster really just is the treble position. Once you go into 2, it loses power. This is a piece of wood, I remember. Under the ring mat. I'll mess with this pickup for 2 minutes. And then we will put some tunes on. And then later it'll be Fortnite time. Okay.
They were struggling to sound check our massive equipment. I had like a full stack, and the bass had like this coffer bass amp, and it was just so loud that they pulled all the mics off of our shit, and we were like, fuck it, they're good to go. Because the whiskey's really small.
Not bad so far.
And the whiskey was fun.
Okay.
That band was great. We used to play Blue.
Still probably
the Hollywood stuff was always kind
gonna
of,
have to refinish it.
They had us on the radio one time, and they're like, so, because like these showcases, you're supposed to like continue on with the showcase.
Gonna have to refinish it. Oh.
And yeah, that was the Hollywood. Pretty much
Mounted really good. I was hoping the wiring, like this, if I could just have the wiring over there, I'm cool with this stuff. will like, I doubt that there's a solid foundation.
Guitar Hero is the coolest guitar player
ever.
He was responsible for the first half-pipe.
By the way, in my movie, on the scenes when I'm drunk,
so I'm
not
really lucky.
not even drunk, I'm acting.
What I've seen out there. Cheers, guys. I don't have a chaser tonight. Just have water.
Hi.
Chaser.
What up, Aiden? 3, 6. You see the new Rey Mysterio car, dude?
My Guitar Hero is really
Eddie
cool.
Guerrero, but it comes with Rey Mysterio.
Oh. This is a party. Definitely a party with.
Water. Yeah, for each other. Lovers and strangers. Whoa. It's cool Chuck Taylor's. Music's better. I got a friend. Marijuana. Oh my gosh. This was our, I don't know. This was our fun club song. It's kind of like tequila. Más tequila. Okay. All right. Oh. What? Are you? I was gonna say that's gonna take a lot of pain and suffering, but what? Yay! Yay! And it's yay! Yay! We'll use this wire to We'll sand all this stuff down. We'll hook up the pickup. We'll make sure it sounds okay. Woo. Did not like that thing at all. Don't even want to sell it. Just want to throw it away. More than maybe. Alright, so I have to take all the jewelry off of this, reroute an area, smooth it out. We're probably going to go with green for both of these. They're both ready to be worked on. Again, we just want balanced tones, and then we'll worry about how they look. But they've been turning out good, so yeah. I'll put some tunes on for you guys, and then we'll do Fortnite later, okay? Love you guys. Have a beautiful night. I'll be right there. Way someday hearts just making guitars, Queen. I'm kiddo free for a couple nights. Do you want to come over and I'll cook for you? The guitar, it didn't sound that good. Did you missed the whole show? I'm gonna put one of these in there. This one too. So they'll be both probably green. Yeah, green. And probably with some diamonds on it. You mean, oh, okay, for dinner? I'm gonna put tunes on in the other room. I think like maybe a vintage kind of turquoise. Not neon. See how this is kind of like an old car color? Like a lot of the 50s colors. That's probably what I'll do. I don't have any queens. I am single though. I am single. Can you tell? I have guitars in my kitchen. I gotta clean this up. Jen, you can call me and come over. I'm gonna put the tunes on in the living room, and then later we'll do some Fortnite. This has been Cooking with Diamond Dark Dino. Oh, no, see, now you got them all talking. Hey, I am just an innocent retired club musician. I'm a good boy. Ask Jen. We were on a break. Who gets that reference? But I'm going to. Yeah, exactly. When my girlfriends, they go, "Where's the diamonds?" I go, "Babe, I'm the diamond." And they go, "Oh, oh, I thought you had diamonds." I go, "No, I'm the diamond. Don't you think I'm a diamond?" They go, "Oh, oh, what?" All right, one, you got it. One diamond. All right, Jen's gonna come over, and we're gonna do dance videos and stuff. I'm gonna switch you guys over to the other room. I will see you guys later, okay? You guys are going to all my rooms today. Huh? Should we vote? Here. Where's mine? How do I do the vote? Thumbs up if Jen should come over. Oh, thumbs up. Okay. Jen, it's what they want. Give me a third chance. Third time's the charm. We're on a break. We're on a break. I'm an innocent man. I cook for you. Alright. I'm just going in the other room with the emo stuff, okay? Gotta go. Oh gosh. Mwah.